everyone. Here's Paul from rmpforex.com, and welcome to the weekly review of 4 major forex pairs based on Masterforex-V New Technical analysis. Just before we start, make sure that you read through the risk disclaimer. It is very important, and if you need some more time, just click the pause button and then read through it. We will take a look at 4 forex pairs: EURUSD, British pound, Australian dollar, and Canadian dollar against US dollar. So let's go straight into it. We'll start as usually from EURUSD. If you remember in the last review, if you don't, just go to my channel and find the last review. You will remember that we have found this pivot that is protecting that trend. As you can see, this pivot is broken, so this trend now has stopped, and this pair is back to a H4 flat face. Now we have 2 new reference points. The first reference point is if we will break through this point down, then we will have FZR of H4 level down, and then after we do it, I can start using my trend following trading system. On the other side, if we will break through this point, then we will have a new FZR up. So from that point, I can start using my trend follow trading system up as well. But as long as we're between those points, the flat of H4 level will proceed, and we will see what will happen upcoming week. Don't forget that on the D1 level, we are at the moment in a long-term or mid-term trend up after breaking through this FZR. So if you remember last time, I said that this gap keeps me away from this pair, but now we have 2 new reference points, and we'll see what will happen as soon as we break one of them. I can start trade this pair again. So that's it. Couple of ideas for this pair. Let's go to next one is British pound. British pound, just to remind you guys that we are still in a trend phase up of D1 level, and there was also an FZR of H4 level. So we are still in that trend up. This pair is still in the trend phase. The only thing that, as you all know, I use H4 time frame to decide about strategic direction. Here you can see the pivot point that is protecting that trend up. As long as it's not broken, trend up will proceed. But just for me, the price is dangerously close to that pivot. So on Monday, I will just stay away from this pair and wait and see what will happen. If we will open up here and make an FZR of smaller time frames, then I'll come back to use my trend following trading system. But we could open up with the broken pivot, so this trend in that case will stop. We will have a H4 flat. So we'll see what happened on Monday, and based on that, I will see what trading system I will start to use in the following week. I hope that the trend up will proceed, but the market does what it wants, and all my job is just to follow the market. Right, so next pair is Australian dollar against US dollar. Australian dollar, don't forget that we are in a D1 flat zone, D1 flat phase. And you can see inside that D1 flat phase, we have that H4 FZR that we are following for the last 2 weeks. So let's go into H4. Here is that FZR. And basically the trend is down at the moment. But for me, for upcoming week, again, I'll have to wait until we break through the new low, because here, as you can see, we have a smaller time frame FZR of H1 level, which made a stop of this trend on H1 level. So we are in a H1 flat phase. So for me to work on with that trend down, I need new lows to keep using my trend following trading system down. So this pivot is still not broken, so there is still a chance that this trend will proceed down. We'll see what will happen. As I said, don't forget we are in D1 flat phase, and we are now on the 50-50 level, let's say. So we'll see what will happen upcoming week and what will change with this pair. Next pair is Canadian dollar. If you remember our last review, this pivot, or I'll just go down to a smaller time frame, this pivot, we were watching it last time, it was broken, and I told last time that this pivot is broken and we are back into a flat phase. So that time we didn't know what will happen here, but as you can see, obviously, that we are in a H4 flat phase. So this pivot worked well, and it was the right decision just to stay away from this pair for time being. So now we have two new reference points. The first one will be this point. If we'll break through it, we will have an FZR of H4 level down. And the next one, if we'll break through this point, then we'll come back to a weekly trend up after breaking through this point. Don't forget, you can see it here on a higher time frame. We have here a D1 FZR, and just you see here that our small stop, and we have an FZR of weekly level up as well. So as you all know, guys, I use the H4 time frame for deciding what strategic direction for my strategic directions, what side will I choose and what direction will I trade. So for now it's a flat phase with that pair on H4. So once we'll get out that flat zone, I'll come back and start use my trend follow trading system. So for now, this is it, guys. I hope this video gave you some ideas. If you have any questions, just post them in the comment section below. I will be more than glad to answer your questions. If you have any trading ideas, you can also post them in the comment section below. For those who want to know more about Masterforex-V technical analysis, just log into rmpforex.com website and you will get all the information from there. We are organizing trainings as well, and if you want to join one of those trainings, just pop an email and you will get all the information about prices, when is the training starting, and all that sort of information. So for now, if you are not subscribed to this channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button. Here you see that button, and I wish you all the best for upcoming week, and see you next week.